Oh yeah.
Is my head chopped off?
Nope. Well, I don't sit up too high. Okay. I gotta sit up higher there so you don't have to, and then there, see?
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
What's up? Scale Talk again. Here we are again at this at the studio. Thanks for coming down.
Yeah, it's almost July.
I'm Chris from GCM Racing, and you are?
Francois from the Tank RC.
Francois, go to Tank RC on Facebook and you can check out all the amazing stuff. And Tank RC has a YouTube channel, which you'll find the link in the comments. Tank's been on here a long time.
Yeah, I've been here once or twice.
So one of our favorite things to do is just get together and talk about what we're doing with the trucks and different builds. And so the theme today is camping.
Camping. Gotta like camping.
Camping is cool. RC camping is kind of new.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're starting to see more and more trailers out there, and like that one that you have there and a bunch of other ones.
You remember when they had all the tents at Walmart there?
Yes.
You could get all the little camping tents, the display models. That was fun.
I have one at home, and I also have a gazebo now. So
oh, good.
It'd be nice for doing some shots on the nature.
Out at your RC park.
Yeah.
The Sims RC park.
Yeah, I call it TTC at the Sims.
Yeah.
You can hashtag that, and you'll find a bunch of stuff.
Cool. Good idea, actually. Yeah, I should try searching that. So today we're talking through a couple of different camper things, actually 3 camper things. You've probably seen some of these in action already. We were starting on the Winnebago project a while back, and so now we have a brand new trailer here that's from JS Scale, and you built a full custom trailer that's got some unique properties to it.
Yes.
So let's run through those, and we'll give you hopefully some camping RC ideas. Why don't we start with your travel trailer there? I'll move this out of the way.
And we'll roll this one in. So basically this is a trailer, but I did put a wheel at the front. There is a wheel at the front.
Yeah.
It's just like a, but this one is kind of special because I saw a video of somebody that made a trailer like this, but a full-size one, but he actually put a turbo Renault engine in it. And I said, that looks cool. So I wanted to recreate the same thing with this thing.
Yeah.
So basically, this thing is actually a working RC, fully with motor and with guidance. You can actually turn the front wheel. So
this is, can you tow it or no?
No, you cannot tow it. Because it does have a motor, so it doesn't freewheel.
It has like a drive, I can feel it in the resistance in the back there, yeah.
So if there was a way for me to disconnect the drive shaft real quick and make it freewheel, then yes, I could tow it.
It's nice and flexy. I like it.
Yes.
So what did you make this out of?
This is with a cross canyon chassis.
On the undercarriage?
Yes.
Okay. And what about the rest of the body?
The rest of the body is just styrene sheets.
Wow.
So I basically just put a styrene sheet and I made a frame on it to actually hold it.
Yeah.
And I put a kid's bike at the back. Yes, it looks small, but let's just say it's a kid's bike.
A kid's bike.
Yeah, it's not an adult bike, it's just a kid's
cool.
bike. So the whole thing comes out and it's really neat. It's got a sound module and everything is at the back. We'll pull the cover off real quick and we'll show you. Yeah. But everything's at the back, so when you actually hit the throttle on this thing, it just wheelies like crazy, just like on the real one on the video. If you just Google camper trailer with a Renault engine, you might find it on YouTube.
I drove this thing before, and it's hilarious to drive. Hilarious, because it's like something's missing, but it all still works. It's very funny. See if we can get the top off there. We'll have a look at the inside. Okay,
the way I basically put this, because you can actually grab it no problem, is I put everything is removable from underneath.
So, it's got pins on it.
So you just remove the 2 pins.
Yeah. Good idea.
And then I put the bumper stop here.
Hey, that's a good idea.
You just flip it up, and everything comes up.
Wow. So this is just a shell. This is like a totally empty styrene shell.
Very light.
And all it does is clip over top of the trailer frame. Like this, there's hardly anything. Like for weight, there's almost nothing. That's crazy. That's so cool. What a cool idea. So what is it? What makes it powered?
So this thing is actually tapered in on both sides to actually make it look like a trailer at the front. So it's actually narrower at the front. I actually bent the whole frame.
Yeah.
And the servo is actually right where it goes. It's actually narrower. And I got a Viterra transmission in there on the Cross Canyon chassis. Yeah. And I got an ESC, the batteries at the back, and I also had a sound module.
Wow.
So this thing it's a cheap sound module from China that I picked up on YouTube.
Check that out.
But it was all built with spare parts that I had at home. So all spare stuff.
It's is it a Wheelie King axle?
No, that's a the one that you can unlock and lock there. You're the one that gave me that
the
one.
old Venom Creeper.
Yes, Venom Creeper axle.
So this is actually unlocked right now, so it steers a lot better because there's only one wheel in the front.
Yes, so if it is unlocked, and I can when I turn it one side, it turns the other side on the other one. But it's really
so cool.
It has the sound module into it.
Wow.
And when you turn the wheel actually turns in the front.
Nutty.
We'll turn that off, it's a little loud.
That is so awesome. So regular springs, like regular sort of
axial
truck
shocks.
suspension kind of thing in the back there with the 4-link and all that.
Yeah, it's got 4-link.
Look at that. Isn't that neat? Wow, that's a really cool project.
So it's basically a rear of a truck, and then the front is just a landing gear.
The front of a trailer.
It's actually a landing gear from a plane. That's what I put there, the rear landing gear.
Most of when you're driving there, the front end is in the air anyways. Like I was trying to do some fast turns with it and stuff, but you can't because as soon as you push the gas, the wheel comes off the ground. Like it's
yeah, you have to turn when you're not throttled.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be bringing this at the G6, the Canadian G6, so it should be nice and fun.
Look at how much weight is in the back.
Oh yeah.
All the stuff is in the back behind the axle, so it's like really tail heavy and like really tail heavy, and it makes it really light. Yeah. It's actually a good idea because then you won't get much of a hit on the front. Yeah. You know, you're not going to bang it or bust it off in half or anything.
And that's the reason why I built it that way, because I wanted it to have all the weight at the back. So when as soon as you hit the gas a little bit, it just
up she goes.
But I figured if ever I want to change it, I just have to move some stuff forward and change it.
Yeah.
But some people have been telling me I need a spare tire now, so I might put a spare tire on the front.
Yeah, you should up with the propane tank, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
And the propane tank actually hides the servo.
Yeah. So. That's a cool project.
Yeah, it was fun.
So let's go from totally homemade to not homemade. We'll switch this out. I'll give you that back. Put the clips up there. So this is a trailer project that I just built a couple of days ago. We need some space for that big truck too, so hang on a minute. Sit on the end there. So I built this a few days ago. I got this from JS Scale. This is a foldable camper trailer. So it's like a pop top, you know what I mean? A pop-up or whatever. But it's kind of an expedition style of trailer. And it all came in a kit in like 1,000 little pieces. So lots of little screws. It has a ton of clearance in the middle for driving over stuff. There's lots of room from the 2 spring torsion axles on it, like rubber torsion axles in it. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to put the hitch on yet. This all comes off like a regular ball hitch, which is really nice, I think. But I've got to put the hitch on something and then start touring it around. Yeah. I just finished this a couple of days ago. So maybe I'll undo this and close it up so you can kind of see how it goes together.
Well, you got 7 days to pick what truck you have on if you want to run it in my course in 7 days.
Yeah, I could bring it to Call to Crawl. That would kind of be fun, actually. Yeah. What are you going to do with the courses this year? Is it going to be like a trailerable, do you think?
I don't know. I might make it. It might be tough with the trailer.
Yeah.
You might want to do the course without the trailer, and then go back and do the course
and just try
with the trailer. But I am going to make it a little bit more challenging this year, just because I can.
Yes, we know you can. So this thing all folds together. There's a platform here that folds up, and that becomes the bed platform in the lid. And then all of this stuff here folds in. Basically, you just tuck it all in like you would a full-size trailer, and you lay it all down just like this, and then you can get the hinges to shut this part here folds over and it closes over the box. You lay down the legs and there's a little tiny clip that goes in the back right here, which I don't have with me right now. And then you have it closed. Oh, there's stuff sticking out. I saw it in the camera. I got to tuck in all my little wares there. There we go.
Same as a camper when you bring it down.
Yeah, just like a real one, yeah. So there you go. So it's all tucked in. And this has really nice light buckets in it. You can put a full set of lights in it, which is great. It's very, very nicely done trailer. There's also a big cargo area underneath the camping spot. So if you lift all this up, I will try to open this up for you. There we go. So take out my rag there. There's a great big cargo area in the back underneath the bed part. So you can put in, I put my little rag in there and then my hitch parts. And on the back, there's a footstep here that goes in the back hitch. So you have a two-step to go up into the camper part. And usually I just throw that in the back.
Those wheels are just very scale. I like what they've done to the wheel.
Yeah, this is the Mickey Thompson Baja 1.5 tire from RC 4-wheel drive. And then the rim is, I'm pretty sure it's the Boom Racing makes those wheels. Yeah, 1.5 size. And it has, it's kind of a Toyota wheel there with a styled wheel cover on it. And fits good. And I like my favorite thing about this trailer is I think it'll tow great because it's a really long wheelbase. The distance between the rim and the hitch is really big.
And especially that the axles are torsion twist.
Yeah.
It's like almost like a portal axle, so there's nothing in the middle to get in the way.
Yeah, there's lots of clearance, and I think it should ride pretty nice actually. So I'm a little bit excited to try it out.
But the whole frame on it is all metal. It's very well.
It is, yeah. So the parts, the body parts are all molded plastic. They're all white molded plastic, and the rails over the top, the tube work or whatever, that's also plastic. But all of this black stuff is actually all cast metal. It's actually like even the screens on the seats here for your extra stuff, that's all cast metal.
Cool. And I believe you can get it in all kind of color as long as it's gray.
You can get it in any kind of color as long as it's white.
As long as it's white?
Yeah. And then you put whatever color is your favorite
So
on top.
did you paint this, or you got it painted that way?
The outside, JS Scale sold me the trailer, and I got them to paint the charcoal color on it,
Okay.
and with clear coat, and then all the other parts I painted with a flat gunmetal gray myself.
Cool.
Yeah. So there you go, camping trailer number 2. It's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. And I haven't had very many trailers, so it's kind of interesting to get one of those and try to fiddle with it. I liked it. Except for all the tiny screws, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you told me there was a lot of screws.
Oh my goodness.
Different size also, eh?
Different sizes and lots of really small screws. I had to find all my little jeweler screwdrivers there to get them in. That was good. But I like that. I like kind of having the screw and the nut construction, like it's all screws and nuts. Yeah. Instead of threading in, because the threads are so small that you can strip them out probably, and so it's nice to not have to thread lock everything. They all have a different screw and a nut.
Cool.
Yeah.
And now the big guy.
So camper number 3. Oh man, put the muscle on for this thing. Whoa. Oh boy. So we talked about this thing a while back, and there's been a bunch of progress on it now. You got all new wheels for it?
Yeah, new wheels, and today we've actually attached the chassis onto the motor. And
look at that thing.
Let me just open this real quick and get rid some boxes. And maybe we can flip it inside and show.
Oh yeah. Awesome. So we'll take this out and then I'll put it back in.
Yeah.
So it has an interior.
Yeah, so that's the base. It does have walls. They are out right now because I am going to repaint it and refinish it. That makes it look a little bit better. And we actually cut off the front seats. So we're going to be redoing a new one because the hump that was there is not tall enough now because of the 3D printed engine. And we can actually see that from the inside. But it's a not cross canyon, a C-Max chassis on this.
Yep, with Bauhaus RC 152 axles.
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
It's all on leaves, but it's dual leaves, and I do have the shocks with coilover because of the weight.
It's nice. I think it's just great.
We were testing on how many degrees of angle it actually can go on the side, and we figured it was about 30-degree angle before it actually starts tipping. So right now it's sitting pretty good, and the batteries are not even underneath it yet. We are going to be putting all the electronics, everything underneath it.
I love the wobble there when you let it go. It's just great. It's so heavy. It's all this metal body, you know. It's so heavy.
It's just like a real one.
Yeah. So how did you end up with the rims and tires and all that?
Well, I wanted to keep it scale. I've seen a lot of people build these trucks, but they all do monster truck and monster tires and all that.
Yeah.
I wanted to build it more street legal, more class 1, that the tires don't actually stick out. So originally when I came here, we measured and made sure that we got the right wheels and the right axles to make sure that everything fits inside the wheels, and it actually just fits inside because we got full tire tuck and all that. So like you mentioned, this is going to be class 1, but it could also be class 0. Well, what's the new class 0? What's
0 is 0. You have to have an opening panel most of the time.
Okay.
And a scale engine, and tire tuck is a pretty common thing in class 0. It's basically a factory built class, you know, like a completely showroom kind of dealership class. Okay. So no mods, basically.
Okay. Okay.
Look at that. This is the coolest thing I've seen all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me show you the inside. See, there's a 4BT Cummins motor in there from Exclusive RC. Sitting on top of the transmission and all that. It's just awesome. What a cool project.
Yeah, so we're going to be building a new motor cover to go on top of that Cummins engine and put 2 new seats on it. And hopefully have some LED lights there also underneath to actually light up when you open up the lid.
We need a jack on it there. It's leaning.
Well, the lid is heavy.
Lean. Hey, it's got the lean.
Well, we need those jacks there. When you take out your camper and you arrive it, you need to put those 2 jacks.
Auto leveling. Yeah.
Auto leveling.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But then again, we're working with vintage Tonka stuff, you know what I mean? So this is how it was in the old day. We just kind of retrofitted it.
Now, some people were asking, are we going to be leaving it the puke green on it? That's what people call it. But we're going to be vinyl wrapping this. It's going to be the GCM special event vehicle. So hopefully it's going to turn out good.
So if you want to have your logo on this truck, then you should probably send it to Tank RC. And see if you can get some stuff to sponsor onto the vehicle, and then we'll put your logo on the graphic wrap.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun. So it needs a trailer hitch now that we have all these trailers.
Yeah. It'd be nice with the trailer.
Yeah. And
I actually have the old wheels that were on it, the old Tonka wheel, and that's what we were talking about, that maybe we should put a trailer at the back.
This is like the 52-foot combo here now.
Yeah.
You can hardly fit it in the camera here.
Or we could even put a boat at the back of that.
Ah, a boat would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, but putting a hitch, a trailer hitch would make sense, but it all depends what we're going to hang on it, because everybody does their trailer hitch different.
Yes,
so
we just had that discussion today in the shop. Yeah, somebody needs to standardize RC trailer hitching.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all different, and it just makes everybody crazy. So, cool, man. That's a great project.
But by this weekend, I should have the electronics in there and actually doing a little test run with this guy, so it should be fun.
Nice. Oh yeah, big old wobbly thing.
I'll take it out on my trails.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. Well, thanks for coming by and showing off all this cool stuff.
No problem.
Yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks. We're going to go down to, I guess it's only 8 days now, eh?
Yeah.
Down to the Sims RC Park for Call It to Crawl, part of the Ottawa Rock Crawler series. So that should be lots of fun. Looking forward to that. And maybe I'll have my trailer hitch hooked on by then. I'm not sure what I'm going to drive. I don't know.
Oh, you got lots of truck to pick from.
Yeah, but I want something that's going to look like that trailer.
Okay, yeah.
So, you know, because I want to be able to do some video and stuff there. Your trails are amazing, so it's a good place to do some kind of like expedition video.
Yeah, get there early before everybody wrecks the trail. And
set up your tent and...
Yeah, I got my tent, I got my I got my fire pit that I brought here once that we talked about.
Yeah.
I got my tent, and I also have my gazebo, and I also now have a picnic table.
So I have to rent spot number 13 or something, to put up my trailer. So maybe I'll trailer it halfway so I get it to the tent spot, and then I'll leave the trailer and go for the rest of the expedition.
Put a sign, the Sims Park Camping.
Sims Camp, that's what you need. Sims Camping, yeah. And then we'll have a spot with full services for the Winnebago.
Yeah. Put some small little rocks there, a little path for a rock, and that's where you park your Winnebago.
Do you have an outhouse?
No, but I can make one very quick.
We need a scale outhouse to put in there too.
Yeah.
Wow, get that great big thing out of the way. So, fun. Good to see you all. Thanks for watching. Make sure you go check out the Tank RC channel. And this funny guy, he doesn't have a channel, but...
He doesn't speak much.
No.
Hi.
Oh, he does speak.
Okay, so that's good. We have a bunch of projects to finish up before next weekend. And happy RCing and happy camping. So hope you're enjoying your summer over here in the West, and we'll see you later.
Bye.